Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Let's go! Let's grab that lemon wedge. Let's put the lemon into the water like we do every single morning here. Decalcify that pineal gland. That's the main thing we're doing, is decalcifying that pineal gland. That's the important thing here. We want to make sure that we're able to get into that spiritual realm. We're able to become who we truly want to be, and we're able to get into the other realms of life. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Let's take a big sip of the water. Let's stay hydrated. Let's get ready to go, baby. I love each and every one of you. May God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. News just coming in. Europe's first Bitcoin spot ETF is on board. Let's break it down. Let's talk about that right as we start the day. Breaking Europe's first Bitcoin spot ETF to launch this month. That means they're going to start buying spot Bitcoin to hold inside the ETF. That's going to be a buying frenzy. So, America, you got to stop sleeping. Amen. Shout out to Zeno. We would have had these years ago if we didn't have corrupt people in our government. So, it is what it is. We'll get to the bottom of it. The truth will always prevail. God bless everybody here on the live. So I opened up a long earlier this morning on Bitcoin. I was in and out pretty quick based on the idea, but I'll show you what I was doing here on the 15-minute time frame. Woke up this morning and saw this beautiful flag on the 15 that was likely to break out. Decided to trade it. It broke out. Once I was happy with a little bit of profits, I just took it out. It didn't reach the measured move or go further. We're going to talk about that in a little while. Last night was insane. I was trading PEPE 2, so I'll show you what I was trading. I was trading PEPE 2. I don't know why it didn't come up, because I should call it a favorite. So it's called 1,000 PEPE 2 here, all right? I got to tell the story. So I'm trading PEPE 2. We got a guy on my trading group that I'm bringing in. He was one of my students. I taught him everything I knew. He then started, grabbing information from all around the world and his own ideas, and he came up with this cool concept to use a buck, right? So what I did last night is, it's crazy. Let's break it down. I was watching, can't even remember exactly what time frame I was on. But so I'm watching PEPE, and what I did is I opened up right around here. I opened up a dollar trade for PEPE at 75x leverage. So this is kind of how you do it. So let me show you how you would do this. You're sitting here right now. You want to expect, right now it's about to bounce up. It's not usually a good sign. Like, it looks like it's going to make a move to the upside based on the 5-minute chart. You kind of want to be on high stochastics, and you want to open a dollar chart, and you want to watch it drop. This is technically a short. It's like shorting, but it's not shorting. But you want things to look like it's going to be a short. So I look for negative price action. That looks like it's going to break down. So anyway, I put a buck in here. Next thing you know, I come back to my a few minutes later, come back to the computer, and this thing is tanking, right? It's absolutely tanking. And so I was like, oh, wow. I'm trying to think where it was, right? 590. Yeah, right around here. It started to tank. So at that point, your dollar at 75x leverage was down at one point it was down $4. So I'm down $4. I look at the trade, and I'm down, let's say, 400% because you're down 4 on $1, right? 400%. So what I do is I go to my calculator, right? And I go 4 times 75, and I get 300, all right? And so I decide at $4 to add $4 into the trade at 75x leverage. I would go here and add $300, right? So I add 300 here. See, the margin is $4. You see that? And I hit open long. And now I'm only down 100% because I'm down $4 with $4 in there. Eventually, it kept going, and it got worse, all right? And I was down 2,600%, which was beautiful, all right? And at one point, I was down $89, if I remember correctly, $89, Yeah, because 10x would be 40, 20x, and then the extra 6. It was about, $89, $94. So again, I go to the calculator, and I don't stress. I see that I'm down bad. And so I'm like, all right. And I go 89 times 75. And I get 6,665. And so you go here, and you type in 6,675. And you'll see at leverage, that will be a $90 that you're using. And bam, I did that. Next thing you know, Bitcoin, and I did that at probably 590, 585. Next thing you know, Bitcoin's rips. It got to 650. I closed the trade. It came back down. Then I just left the $4. I took $100 out of the trade. I left the $4 in there. And then when we got to like 630, I got out. Had I kept it in to 691 up here, this little area, I would have made like $700. Like, it would have been insane. But I made $130 off of this idea. This is the second time I've tried this strategy on the same asset. And both times I was able to pull out about 100. First time was $150, but then I messed up the exit. I was up $40, but I margined out. Don't do that. Use the quantity tool and get out with the quantity at a limit order. Never market out of these because you won't get, I ended up losing a $40. I was up $50 and ended up saying I lost $40 because they'll get you on a market order. So just be careful doing that. But technically, that was my technical info. But technically, both trades, one up 133, and both of them, I'm out. I sell 80% of the trade right after the first initial pump, and then I leave the other. And it's weird to see this extra $4 in there, and the $4 with the 75x margin and pumping can turn into $100. It's pretty interesting. So this is a concept that we're teaching here in the trading group that my man has mastered, and we're going to start offering a class on it every Sunday. So jump on in. I can't wait to see you there. I'm excited, and just something to talk about, something to break down new in the trading group. And so I couldn't believe it. And I made $130 within like 5 to 10 minutes last night. It was pretty insane. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Also scalped Bitcoin last night on another account with my old just leverage trading strategy. And this morning, I just scalped Bitcoin again with my old trading strategy, the old strategy. Just taking a flag to the upside and playing a flag the way it could be played, all right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. Let me find that chat. I haven't seen the chat yet. Shout out to everybody here. Will you take a look at AZERO? You sound like a shill because, you know what? I get hit with like these like 50, 60 comments about AZERO. Whenever they sent like a thing in there on me, a swarm. Shout out to Board Type Crow in the house. Shout out to Grace Protocol. Shout out to Crypto Surfer, Lakochi Coker, GF Burke, Studio 388, Boss Game, Boss G Man, my man. Board Type Crow in the house, GF Burke in the house, Grace Protocol in the house, Master Friend in the house, Samizi, my man. The dollar hit that 99. Let's go, baby. Let's talk about the DXY completely in a dump, and we called it. We called the top of the dollar here on this channel. No one can say we didn't. People try to call me out and say a bunch of nonsense, or they'll sideswipe DM me, or I don't know what they do. They find the contact section on my website and try to denounce me. It's so funny, man. People are so horrible. It's so crazy. Crypto Beehive. It's important to know what type of trader you are. We also focus on spot trading too. I'm mainly a spot trader. We just I trade everything. I DCA long term. I invest long term. I swing trade. I day trade. Heck, I even do leverage trading by the minute. I minute trade. So whatever, 140% on comp last night. Thank you. Shout out to my man Nailing Comp for gains. What people forget is we're going long or short position, in my opinion, is to cover your position. I got 1,000% gain on my short with PEPE 2. And I don't know about covering the position, in my humble opinion. If you don't know how to do it right, and you can get rocked both ways. I don't do the whole covering your position thing. I don't do that. I think it's a waste of time. I trade my way. You know what I mean? But that's just me. All Ninja Turtles going 5x long on Bitcoin. Funny, the turtle traders, right? How do you know that? All Ninja Turtles. Who are the Ninja Turtles, Mighty Man? Explain. Is that a trading group you know of? My master friend, how do you not get liquidated? Do you just keep dropping the new orders in just before? No, I just explained it to you, man. I just explained it to you. Elton Jeffs, look, pay attention. I'm explaining to you live, bro, in front of you. Here, I'll take my camera off. It's really simple. It's really simple. Well, I'll do it now. I'll do it now just to show you. So we're going to put $200 in here. All right. That's at 75x leverage on PEPE. All right. Cross leverage 75. I don't put 200, sorry, I put 75 because if it's 200 leverage, I put 75. And look, that's a 94-cent trade. All right. Everyone can see that clearly. All right. I'm going to click on 586. I'll even go up on it, right? And I'll open the long, all right? Now I'm open with zero liquidation. I have zero liquidation. I cannot be liquidated of my $1,000, my $1,250. I could lose $400. You do the math, you know? You can't be liquidated, bro. And if you keep doing the math exactly right, like, so if this trade ends up going down $4 and I only add the $4, now, every once in a while, if you mess up the math by a slight digit, you'll add a liquidation level. But your liquidation level will be so low, it'll be like 100 on 585. All right? Elton Jeff, so you listening to me? I'm answering your question live, and you're asking people in the chat. It's just funny to me. Sam has the patience of a saint. My dad used to say that with me and my wife. Every time I short, I buy on the way down. Thanks, friend, for showing Sammy how it's done. Yeah. So we want this trade to go negative. We can't wait. We're praying for this to go down. We want this to go down. We want this to go down $5, $10. Then we want to add $10 at the right time. And then all we need is one of these candles to bounce up by like 0.5%. And we're either going to be at break even or in the money. And the money comes fast. The only problem with this strategy is you kind of have to be at your computer a lot. Like, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of your time. So you kind of need to be there a lot. You kind of have to be a trader. Hard to do it at work. You know what I mean? Because if you miss the dump and you don't buy in at the medium point and it bounces back, then you'll come back and you'll just keep losing. You could lose a lot of money doing this if you don't do it right. 100%. 100%. All right? So look, zero liquidation. And you keep moving and you can't get liquidated. All right? All right. Let's break down Bitcoin for you like we do every single day. Shout out to everybody here on the live, but there's a lot going on in the trading group. I'm telling you right now, it's an exciting place to be. We've made it an exciting place to be. So jump on in today if you want to learn new information that you can't get anywhere else. You can't get anywhere else, baby. What about auto add margin? Is that how cross works? I don't know. I've never done that. Even the finches chirping about alts by the feeder. Right? You can hear them. That's why we have a dedicated leverage class teaching this. Exactly. The 99 is growing with wisdom daily. Shout out to Lifer Adam, who just became a lifer probably, a month or two ago? And this dude is loving it. Absolutely loving it. All right? This is crazy. I thought, girls are like, guys, we don't like this. Some girls might like it. You know what? You can't speak for the woman, but, in general, it's a little much, I just wrote Wendy O posted it. Wendy always makes me laugh. I was like, she's so funny, man. Look, joined this group a couple days ago. Just been watching and learning in the background. Already made more than my money back. Thank you to everyone, especially the main man, Crypto Lifer. That was today at 6:30 in the morning. I get messages like this every single day. I don't pay people for these messages. These are real messages coming from real people every single day. Jump on in. Get yourself ready to go. Get yourself the education there are people that can really help you in this life. It's not all a scam online, I'm telling you right now. There's consistent people like me who show up every single day, who love you and want to see you change your life. I believe in God. I believe if I do the right thing by you, God will do the right thing by me. And, you know, call me a sucker, but I believe that. And I live that life. And I would never change it for the world. So shout out to everybody here. Thank you for being a part of my movement. One day at a time, we're going to change the world. I'm going to become a billionaire. We're going to change the world. We're going to be able to use that money to do amazing things to this earth. Make more education. Create more educators. Create more amazing people. You know? Stramana on deck. 7 to 149. Use Stramana on deck. Let's go. 70 to 149. Stramana on deck. Is that like, are you guys watching a cricket game, I'm guessing? Right? Is that cricket? Cassandra Regalado. God bless you. Thank you for coming on it. George Costanza. How do you join the VIB Discord? Hit the link in the description of the video. It's so simple. Or hit the QR code right here. Hit the QR code right there with your phone. Just grab your phone, hit the QR code, and join the Discord. It's so simple. Download Discord and then hit that QR code or hit the link in the description of the video. And you know what? Let me make it even easier for you, like I usually do. Join the trading group today with the pinned message. Even if you just want to learn the education, the leverage trading, jump on in today. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. The stuff that we do here is, I never would have thought to open up a dollar trade. And when he kept telling me he did it, I looked at him like, you don't make no money making dollar trades, man. Get out of here. Like, he's like, no, I'm telling you, I got this strategy. I was like, I'm skeptical. I don't trust it. I was like, man, now me and Life of Friend, a buddy's master friend, like, I get it. But at the beginning, I was like, man, come on, man. I was like, you don't make any money with dollar trade, bro. Let's get real. You know? I was like, let's get seriously real here. The only sad thing is if this trade goes up, it's kind of whack. You can add to it. I only know how to perfect it by getting in on these wicks. See, there was a beautiful trade I made. There's a beautiful trade. There's another one I made right there. You buy these dippies. You buy the dippies. So I really want the price to go down. So I just did this to show you, but I really want this price to go negative. I want to see this go negative. I want to go down 400, 500% and be able to add $5 to the trade. And then if I can add 89, there's a high chance I can make some big money. That wick was a blessing last night to anyone that could have added into it. My God. Because it bounced back up and you got paid. You could have got in down at like 420. You know what I mean? Nice. Got that 710 Percy for on the go. What's 710 Percy? 710 Percy. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Percy Pod. I get what you're doing. Oh, you got yourself a little Percy Pod over here, huh? On that rosin. Anyway. James Wozniak, thank you for the love and the support, fam. Much love, bud. You are much appreciated. Shout out to everybody here on this beautiful Thursday. And even though it's the summer and most people want to be distracted, this is the time to be alive. This is the time to get it in. This is the time to focus and make it happen. All right? While everyone else is playing games, this is the time to get situated, get disciplined, and get ready, because when the market comes, it's not going to wait for you. And if you're not ready and you're not situated, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be tough. All right, let's break it down. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Every single, let's go over the big boy stuff. All-time history index, Bitcoin on the weekly. If you're new to the channel, who is new to the channel right now, let me know. Who here has never seen the Crypto Lifer? My name is Samuel James Price. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Hi, my name's Sam. Hope you're having a good time. I'm known as the Crypto Lifer because I put my whole life into cryptocurrency every single day. Since 2021 in February, I haven't taken a day off from this live stream, from this show. Not one day. Wherever I go, wherever I do, whatever I see, if someone invites me to a new city or a new place, I gotta bring every single thing I got with me. The camera has to go. The microphone has to go. The computer has to go. The show must go on no matter where I go. It doesn't matter. So look at this. I never saw this, but Bitcoin in a bit of a symmetrical triangle on the weekly. Measured move is the base of the triangle from, one base to the next. See? Base. Bam. I mean, that would give it an all-time high of 94,000. And, I mean, it says it could hit it by February of 2024. Imagine if we front run. It could happen because the halving could make institutions start getting in. They start realizing the validity. Next thing you know, the halving makes them realize that it's going to be harder to get. So they start buying more. So they front run the price before the halving and they create a frenzy. I'm telling you right now, this could definitely happen. You have lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. You got the RSI getting above that middle line. And you have the stochastics RSI pointing to the upside. Sam, would you really consider renouncing your U.S. citizenship because of crypto? I mean, if I had to. I don't think it's going to get there. I have faith that the U.S. will innovate and we will find our way, but you never know. I love America. I love America with all my heart. Born and raised, man. Boston, man. The Revolutionary War, all that. Third generation. 1,000 streams incoming. That's a Guinness YouTube world record. The 99 is a coalition of like-minded traders, all posting different confluences on assets. There's nothing to compare it to. It's the most efficient way for you to get the education you deserve. Crypto Bear Baker. Amen. I agree. Top will be August 2024. That'd be amazing. You should do a collab with Jason Casper, my man. We did already a few times. Sam, bro, if you connect 20K of 17 and 65 and 69, the resistance at the date of the halving is exactly 100K. What a coincidence. Interesting. Oh, like if you made something like this. March, April, May. Yeah, somewhere 97. I got you. So I haven't seen this on the weekly yet. I haven't pointed it out. No one's pointed it out to me. I just found it right now. Symmetrical triangle on the weekly. Measured move is to $95,000. Now, I just want to be clear here. A lot of people come to my channel and watch me. You have to remember, I was live streaming back here, all right? And I was drawing this. And I was calling for Bitcoin to break out of this with the measured move of the base. And I was calling for a $27,000 Bitcoin weight right here. So people that were watching my channel in May of 2020, right, as the halving came on, I was calling for Bitcoin to go up to 27,000 and possibly more and break the all-time high. I just kept drawing this, and I stayed on it. And then eventually we broke out. We retested. We eventually broke out and retested the zone like this, and it looked like a nice little retest right there. I called that retest out. We had the shoulder head, kind of a right shoulder, bouncing back to the neckline, things that I've seen before. I just want to make it, I've been calling huge moves for Bitcoin. So this reminds me of what I'm showing you right now on the weekly. That's all. So people come to my channel because I've been doing this for a long time. Not just, it ain't just a little pony right here. I called that pump. You know what I mean? If you'd been watching my channel, I was telling you we were likely going up, and we did go up, right? I called this bottom here, and we made a huge play back up to the upside off of, this. I got a little, I was into the 100K crowd. I have to be honest with you. I missed this top, but I even had an indicator that told me to sell that top, which is the pi cycle, and I put a video about it. So my channel did tell you what to sell. I didn't listen to myself, all right? We came back down, then the rally continued, but thank God I didn't empty all my bags because the rally did continue, right? This is when I called it a top because we had hidden bearish divergence on the weekly. Swing up, the swing down. Just bearish divergence. And it was obvious. We were also too far for the 21-day moving average, and I've been testing when price leaves the 21, you have to come back to it. So we came back. Then I found this bear flag, if you remember, and I was calling, even from this bear flag, I was calling almost a $7,000 Bitcoin. Bear flag brings you all the way down to like 4,000, I think I wasn't as aggressive when I drew it. Something like this more. No eat, no pay, baby. So I was calling for this move to the downside here, right? I remember giving me like an $8,400 Bitcoin, something like that. And I saw that as a bear flag. I don't know. We've been pretty consistent with Bitcoin. Then I found the cup and handle down here. I found the weekly bullish divergence. I called the bottom for Bitcoin right there at 17.5. I called the bottom. We got the sell-off of the black swan. It made the divergence even stronger. I then stayed on the bottom idea. This was a cup and handle down here, which I made in front of the world. Say I didn't. Anyone can say I didn't, but I did. Right here. Only one other person, Jason Casper, maybe a couple other people, took this crazy idea I had as a cup and handle. And then it was gone. I talked about the gap of the VRVP and said how quick we could get back up to 19 or 20,000 when everyone was screaming we were going to 10K. I said, I don't know. We have bullish divergence in the weekly. We got a cup and handle here. So if you've been watching my channel, man, we've been nailing it. So I'm just, anyway, I guess I'm tooting my own horn a little bit. But when it comes to Bitcoin, this channel has been dang near spot on, man. Spot on. And I bought Bitcoin down here, down there, and down here. I can honestly say on my wife's heart and soul, I bought the bottom of Bitcoin like 3 or 4 times in my life now. And I'll tell you straight face, that was the bottom. I'll put my whole life and reputation on the line. That was the bottom right there for Bitcoin. Right now, hands down. Like, I know I got to leave a little bit for a black swan or anything could happen, but hands down, that was your bottom for Bitcoin. All right? I stand by it. My whole channel on it. I put my whole channel on the idea that was the bottom. And I've been saying it for months. And I've never seen anyone go out there today and do what I just did. Even just now. They will not put their channel on the line and tell you that is the bottom. They'll say, oh, well, you never know, or we have to, or no. That was the bottom. Weekly divergence comes once, but every 5 to 6, 7, 8 years. It's very rare. When you identify it, when you see it, you're ready to go. You know what I mean? It was that bullish div. It was great to be a part of that. Amen. Wouldn't have been able to do it without the group. Price is a common Welsh surname. You Welsh origins, yes, of course. We're all Welsh. It comes from Ap Rees, which means son of a priest or son of a king or something like that. So now I'm up 38%. Kind of sad. I didn't want that. I wanted the price to go down to the downside. You know what I mean? I want it to go down. There is a way to add to the trade positively yet. Haven't worked that way out yet. I only like the one way of getting in on the low. But we'll battle it. We'll talk about it. So anyway, the weekly in a symmetrical triangle, something I haven't seen before and I haven't talked about, with a measured move pretty high. So we'll just keep that in our pipes. So, and look at the weekly ready to move. Also, 200 SMA. Everyone else looks at all this interesting stuff up and down. They're reading 100 articles. I look at one thing, and that's what makes my system, I think, work really well. The 200 SMA. You stay above the 200 SMA, you are bullish, especially on the weekly. That was a strong weekly candle. That was big institutional money coming into the market. They knew the ETFs. They knew they had to gain exposure, okay? So now you got this flag on the weekly forming, and it just has to come and touch the 21-day moving average, which they're very close, and we could see this happen in 2 to 3 weeks. It looks like we will possibly go sideways for 2 to 3 more weeks into August. But so far, it looks, and then we'll get into September. September is usually the worst month for cryptocurrency. I don't know why. Maybe this time will be better, but I'm always wary of September. A lot of times we'll get gains in some type of run-up in June, July, and then September will eat them alive, Long-term price prediction, end of bull run, DMTR. Who knows? Shout out to Crypto Billy for the $99 super chat giver's gain. God bless you, Crypto Billy. Throwing $99 down on the super chat. God bless you, Crypto Billy. We love you. Shout out to the Smothers family. God bless you. I'll always remember seeing your name at my father's funeral, man. I still couldn't believe it. I almost fell on the floor. I walked by this set of flowers. It says, from Crypto Billy. And I see the word crypto, and I'm like, crypto at my dad's funeral? Like, what the? Like, my dad was into crypto? Like, someone knew? And then I see it was you, Crypto Billy. This dude found out where my dad's name, found out the funeral home, found out the town, or the place I lived, called a local flower shop, ordered the flowers, had them sent. Crypto Billy, man, that makes you such a classy, honorable person. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Your class by far is the best, man. 548 souls on the live. Let's get it going. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. This ain't your average YouTube channel. Let's go. Woo! Come on now. We got Labradorite hearts on the desk. We're ready to go. We look dressed to death every single day. I shouldn't do a dress to life. I don't like saying dressed to death. But we're ready to go every single day for you. Come on now. I put this show on no matter how tired, no matter what happens, no matter what's going. I'm showing up every single day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's mother effing go, baby. I don't like to swear, but I like the energy, man. Let's keep it going. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We're the lifers, baby. Nobody got what we got. We doing them. Look at $1,300. Today's P&L banging on them to the upside. Shout out to everybody. That's just one account. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. These are the days to be alive. If you see opportunity in your life, there is opportunity. So the weekly, looking beautiful. Let's move back to the 3-day. The 3-day chart. I kept saying to open up along with a stop loss below the 200 SMA. I mean, this would be, look at this. This is actually setting up this may be one of the greatest trades for Bitcoin in history. Because you can keep your stop loss below the 200 SMA right there. And I still think you get the 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I mean, you can't beat that. So I believe a long-term trade like this with a stop loss right here at about 28,500 is a beautiful trade to the upside. Look at this trade that could play out. And it gives 24% at 10x leverage. That's a 240% gain, all right, or a 60% loss. So it's a tough game, but somebody's got to play it, right? I need 3 accounts because I want to open up an account like this everywhere. But like, you know what? I was going to open up this trade on this account here. So the stop loss would be 28,508. All right. And then the take profit would be 37,919. We may not have to take profit there. All right. So this is the trade right here that I'm looking at. Let me get rid of this for now. It's the 3-day chart. All right. Stop loss is at 28,508. As you can see, I put it in already. Take profits at 37,909. All right, and we can enter right around now. I use the whole account. I'm going to see how much leverage, I want to make sure. So, all right, so here's the deal. We would get liquidated at 28.95, right? So the liquidation, so we have to lower the leverage. We can't have the liquidation be lower than the 200 SMA. Oh, I just made a huge mistake. Oh, no, I didn't. I hit confirm on the leverage, not on the, yeah, okay. So there you go. Liquidation price is now lower than the stop loss. All right, so let's see how much we can. I want to keep shaving back up. I'll go to 15. Liquidation now still above. You see how I'm playing? Now I can either lower the money or lower the leverage. It does the same thing either way. All right. And there you have it. Now my liquidation, but I would get liquidated I would lose it all. Basically at that level. You know what I mean? I'd probably watch it, and if I was down, I'd just cut it off before I even got that low. Right? So you have to hit this. The only problem with the confirmation window, you have to be a little quicker. So it wants to open up the long at 37,559. I think we'll get the tick. So I just opened up the 3-day chart. That's the 3-day trade. That's going to take days to play out. You just let that sit. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. You just let that sit. 2 weeks from now, you're either in huge money or you have to cut it off. It's that simple. But I back tested this idea, and I went over all the times that a chart made it back above the 3-day 200 SMA right there. Huge move. Right there. Pretty nice move from about 7,000 to 14,000. I mean, 100% move for Bitcoin. And then not only did I backtest Bitcoin, but I backtested a bunch of other assets right there. And I saw that there's 3 times in a row Bitcoin, fine, I went back below that first time, but you got 100% gains out of it. And what I'm doing, if the Bitcoin went up 100% from where I'm at, oh my God, how much money I would make. So it's never been a false signal. You've never been stopped out if you open up a trade right when you get back above the 200 SMA on the 3-day chart. It's never been stopped out. We'll see what happens. So that's my idea. This is the trade, and I'm sticking to it. And I could easily get stopped out. Anything could happen. But you got to take a shot. Scared money don't make any money. And if you traded this, if you went after something like a big macro idea like this 3 or 4 times, you lost 2 or 3 times, but you hit once, it'll pay for like 5 or 10 losses because the gains will be so big. Anyway, so I just gave you a trade. I just showed you how I opened the trade. I didn't get the trade open. It went up $8 on me. I'll let that sit, but at one point I do, because if we get a quick squirt up, it'll ruin my my whole mathematical situation. And that's the thing about leverage trading. Price goes right up to here, it changes the whole scenario. The math has to be right. That's why you need to learn my spot risk management before you do anything else. You need proper risk management. And in my trading group, we give you risk management for free, really. You could jump in my trading group and jump in right now. And we have videos for free in the free server, and you can jump on in today and get acclimated to that. So again, 3-day chart above the 200 SMA, the 21 coming, the 50 coming. It's looking like a pretty big move could come on the 3-day chart. The daily, right, which is a big time chart that we want to pay attention to, has been oversold. Could easily do a Bart Simpson dump back down to the 200 SMA. Anything could happen. I'm open-minded. I'm not a moon boy who just says, oh, it's all good. No. I look at all the scenarios and I'm open-minded to both. But I see this bullish megaphone forming. And I believe we're going to end up here at the top of the channel at the very least. So far, the daily has been very, very bullish. Falling volume, falling price right here. Lack of bearish momentum. This is trying to get above the line. We had a bearish div that really just took you right to resistance and then bounced. Wasn't that strong. So far, things looking pretty good on the time frames that I'm digging on, right? The 4-hour pointing to the upside for a gain. And then this brings me to this level. So I just give you your weekly, right? And later on, I'm going to give you the monthly. The last 2 days, I've told you I'm going to give you a monthly chart that's going to excite you. I greatly apologize. I forget towards the end of the show. And it is a plug, but I will do it today. I'll remind myself no matter what. But I will show you a monthly chart that will blow your mind. That'll get you excited. That'll get you going. All right? I like how the moving averages are getting close to the 4-hour with the 200 being the outlier. That's okay. Highly likely we get a break to the upside here. This almost looks like a bull pennant. It's symmetrical triangle, but it kind of has some bull pennant feels to me. Right? And so I see a move to the upside. You could trade this trade. So you have to understand there's people that look at liquidity, levels, they do it every 5, all these little tiny things, and they may be maximizing. And then there's people that just trade these patterns over and over again. Like you just trade this pattern right here. You could take this trade right now. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you should be taking as financial advice, but the entry would be here. Take profit would be at about 37,357, and the stop loss would be at 29,945. Right? You get hit or you don't. You trade this 10 times in a row. You lose it 7 times. You lose 7 times, 0.192%. Raise that to 2, that's 14%. You win 3 times. You raise that to 6, you're in 18%. You're still at 4% on your whole portfolio if you only win 3 out of 10 trades. And if you use 10x leverage, you're up 40% on your portfolio. So that's the proper risk management that I teach. You got to use proper risk management. If you don't know what this risk-reward ratio means and you're not checking this number before you open up a trade, you're not trading correctly, period. All right? Period. All right? And if you don't join my trading group and add more skills to your bag so you can figure out more ideas, you're not trading right. All right? We got so much information for you to teach you the way. And when you're done with me, you won't just know how to follow me and do what I do. You're going to know how to do it yourself. And that's the key. That's how we empower people. And that's why the group grows so well. The group doubled during the bear market. One of the only trading groups to double during the bear market, maybe the only, trading group to double during the bear market. And it was because of our consistency. I called the Luna short before it happened. You can say whatever you want, but I did. These are all facts of life that have occurred. It's funny when people say I'm talking about myself, I'm just talking about the facts. It just sounds so good because so much has happened on this channel. It is what it is. So Bitcoin, I see a move on the 4-hour time frame to the upside. I see this as a low, a higher low. We defied this double top. We bounced back. We created this nice channel. I see a big move coming for Bitcoin out of this symmetrical, even maybe call it a bull pennant, at least to the top of the wedge here, which is $31,800. Can we breach it there and then retest and then be on our way for a bigger move? So I like what I'm seeing on the daily. I like what I'm seeing on the consolidation on the 3-day chart, even though we're overbought. I like how the weekly is pointing to the upside. And I like how the 4-hour is looking nice to me as well. Let's take a look at our 1-hour time frame. 1 hour isn't in the good spot. 1 hour says, hey, I'm going to come back down to the bottom of the channel first. All right. So you'd be looking for the 1 hour to do one of two things. Double top up here and get us out of the channel with the 4-hour and get pinned by the 4, or could it reset and curve and hit the bottom of the channel? And that's why I went to the 15-minute this morning, because we had some controversy on the 1 hour time frame. It didn't look amazing. What you know about that? My Radeon enable anti-lag, baby. How to enable anti-lag. Stream your game to social media. Create, visualize, inspire. AMD Radeon. I run this show on AMD. An AMD workhorse too, by the way. An amazing, amazing graphics card. A $2,400 graphics card. Costs as much as most people's computers. The thing is a beast. It's amazing. So, you know what's funny is the 15-minute broke back down, but retested the top of the channel. I had a great mentor, and even just trading together in a trading group, I learned that price can go up or down. When it does that, act like it never left the channel and just play the channel again. And so I would look at this channel like it's breaking out. Stochastics look like they want to break to the upside. So let's give the 15-minute its due diligence, but it looks like the 15-minute may continue back to the upside. We do see a little bearish divergence here that did begin to play out, and the 15-minute could roll over. So this is the problem here. We have contradiction between the 15-minute and the 1 hour. We like them both to be oversold, but the 15-minute's oversold while the 1 hour is overbought. So one or two things have to happen. The 15-minute has to slump down and watch the 1 hour push, or the 15-minute and the 4-hour could both pump and press that 1 hour time frame. How do you deal with that situation? How do you deal with that confusion? What do? Well, you either post up on a bigger time frame and forget about the minutia, like you look at this flag on the 4-hour time frame and you play the flag on the 4-hour. One solution. So like you look at the 4-hour, you know all these intricate things. You put your stop loss below a lower low and you enter the trade. And no matter what the 15-minute and the 1 hour does, you don't really sweat it unless you break this trend line. So that's one way to handle it. All right. Second way to handle it is to put alerts. Maybe one here in the middle, one here further down, and even one here like further down into price action. And just walk away. And let's see, and what you would love to do is watch the 1 hour settle back down, stay tight in this channel. You'd be looking pretty nice. Or, the 15-minute will break out, but then the 1 hour will come back down, and the retest will be the excellent place, and you'll be oversold on basically the 1 hour, the 4-hour, and the 15, and you'll have a retest. I've seen all three these play out, and I've seen all three of them play out many, many times in my life. All right, so I can kind of deal with all the different situations which could come this way. So here's the deal. We just need to see the 1 hour not break this trend line, and we're pretty bullish. And honestly, just watching the 15-minute and the 7-minute says there could be a move coming here, right? Technically, the 7 has got a symmetrical triangle brewing here. The key is to trust the patterns that you see and believe in the patterns that you see. If you only trust the pattern once in a while, then you'll make the trade. But if you trust every pattern that you notice, that's kind of ugly as a symmetrical, kind of a shoulder head and a shoulder there too. I still stick to the idea that we kind of broke out the channel on the 15. Kind of a diamond vibe there with the, but they're not close enough. Interesting. It is Thursday too, where liquidity kind of dries up. Bookmap still has this lower liquidity. It's like this whale keeps thinking they're going to get lower prices, but another whale keeps stepping in and pushing the price up. The last 4 or 5 days, we've had these bars of liquidity to the downside, but they have not been getting filled. It's like some whales like, no, you're not going to get your fill. We got you. You're not getting in there. You're not going to be getting in there. Not today, buddy. Not today. It's very interesting what's going on. But, if I looked at this on a regular time, I would say, there is more liquidity at 30,000 than there is anywhere else. So it suggests that we go lower into this liquidity. We bomb into this liquidity zone. And again, I don't have to be right or wrong every single day. I just give you the information. You take it however you want. Because if I'm right and you're not right, what does it matter? For instance, if I open up the trade and the trade goes well, what does it matter? You see what I mean? If you open up the trade and I don't and you win, or if I lose and you win. So my win rate, as great as it is to show you that I actually trade for a living and that's what I do, has nothing to do with your win rate. Sad to say, right? But my information that I give you that you can use has everything to do with any decisions that you make. So again, that's up 165. Now, had that dumped just a little bit and I was able to snatch in, that could have been some gains. All right. So that's okay. Then you take that off the table and you try again. And the thing is, we knew that was likely going to happen because we were low in the stochastics on the 15-minute time frame. See, and now they came back up. Now we could probably play a scalp. Possibly. Never flash close these. Never. I've learned that the hard way. Go to like here, hit 602, 601, something like that. Load price action, hit 100%, and then close the long like this. Okay? That should close it, and then we can do the same thing again. And you keep doing it until you get into a negative position. All right? Oh, they skipped my limit order, I guess, right? 601, 599, 597. They took it. They took the order. See that? That bar will come up automatically for you if you want to show it. And you could show someone, but it's like I made $150 off $1. However, you keep doing that over and over again. I mean, over time, that does add up too, and it's not a loss. That's the key. It's not a loss. Okay. So now the stochastics are a little high. They should reset to the downside. So we come in here, we type in 75. And again, this strategy is not easy, and it's like, this is a trader strategy. You got to be at your computer trading, I'd say 5 to 7, 8 hours a day. That's the only thing about this strategy. Maybe someone could correct me on it. I could be wrong. You could dabble, but because if you miss these opportunities when they happen, man. And see, like with the red, I should have gotten it at 601. You know. So I'm attempting to catch a falling knife. No stop loss on these trades. You'll notice. All right. I want this to go negative so I can show you what to do. Anyway, and we have a course coming this Sunday that's you're going to be able to utilize to your advantage to figure out, right? See, that's kind of broke out. Now it's retesting. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin pumped off this, even though how ugly it looks. And in this little flag broke to the upside. See this little mini flag wants to break out? So ugly flag for sure. Nasty price action in a way, but the regular flag still prevails. We'll see what happens here. We did hit the top of the channel on the 7, right? But we still have momentum to the upside. Another thing that I keep talking about was Bitcoin holding above 30,300. That's a key level that you want to see it hold back above. All right. There's that Bitcoin long that I just showed you that I opened, but that's a big long on the 3-day chart, right? These are two different accounts, as you can see. I can't do this in the same account because I can't long the 3-day and then still scalp Bitcoin on the smaller time frames. So I had to open up two MEXC accounts. All right. Sad to say. I did use my own affiliate link. Funny, right? I'm my own grandpa. Hey. So there's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Watching the bigger, smaller time frames, 4 hour in a giant symmetrical that I got a trade on. I gave 2 trades today live for BTC, right? You do whatever makes you happy. But that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. We're going to watch that 1 hour, that 15-minute. That's the area that we got to kind of pay attention to, that flag on the 15, and see what happens. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And we usually finish Bitcoin around 11 o'clock. Sometimes it takes some time. Then we want to look at Bitcoin dominance. And I mean, Bitcoin dominance looks like it's setting up for a big move. And many, many times Bitcoin dominance has showed me when Bitcoin's about to get a pretty big move. You have the ETF coming. You have the halving coming. the halving coming. You have technicals looking really nice for Bitcoin. For instance, the weekly chart and all the things that I just showed you. You're above SMAs. You basically got out of the bear market. And, you know, I understand price action so much better than I did back then. Price action benefits the people that spend their life in it. The people that know it really well become multi-billionaires. But most people will never go as far as I did with it. Most people will never do it every single day, 5 to 10 hours a day. That's insane. They think that's insane, but lifers will do it. The lifers are people that will go all the way for what they want. That's what I love about the lifers. So look, then we made another $2. It's great, another 200% gain. Hey, look at me. Hey, right? Again, if you're in a third world country where $30 is a lot of money and you do this 4 or 5 times a day, I mean, you can make yourself some money, right? That dip would have been beautiful right there at 545, right? Right there would have been great to open up a position. Watch it. Add right there, and then you'd be getting paid right now. That was perfect. But look, high stochastic. I still believe we can eventually get negative in this position, right? But look, I'm getting greedy even over that $2. Insane, right? Give it like hits. And again, if you wanted that money, say you really wanted that money. Because I believe you want to take this and then get it again. So I hit 613, 100% close long, right? And just see if it takes that order again. You could do that 50 times a day and make yourself $100 too. I mean, that's crazy, right? But it can be done because you can do it 2 to 3 times in an hour. You know, 10 hours, that's 30 times. I mean, it's insane work though, right? Look at the 777s in this position. 77777. Anyway, let's get back into the chat. I get deep into the charts. The chats, only one letter off. Crypto Billy with the $9.99, man, reminded me of how it was back in the day in the bull market with people throwing hundreds of dollars at me every day. It's coming. Levy trades are a great way to check in on trading emotions. Small levy trades are a great way to check in on trading emotions. Amen. And it's about to take that order now. I'm gonna make my $2. I haven't perfected what time frame I want to trade that as much. I just kind of let it run. I don't really stress it as much. It's like a freer way to trade. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. Celsius CEO arrested. Amazing. That's going to be some big news. Celsius Network founder of crypto lender Celsius Network arrested and charged with fraud. Look at that. July 13th, Alice Mashinsky, the founder and former CEO of bankrupt cryptocurrency lender Celsius Network, was arrested and charged with fraud. A U.S. prosecutor in New York said Thursday morning as 3 federal regulated agencies sued him and his company. Mashinsky, 57, was charged with several criminal counts, including securities fraud, commodities fraud, and wire fraud, while Celsius former chief revenue officer Ronan Cohen Pavon was charged with 4 criminal counts, according to the indictment, which were unsealed on Thursday. Lawyers for Mashinsky's and Celsius did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and Cohen Palm's attorney could not immediately be reached. The U.S. Attorney Office in Manhattan said it would hold a press conference at 11:30 a.m. to provide details on the charges against Mashinsky and Cohen Pavon. Mashinsky and Cohen Pavon were charged with market manipulation of the Hoboken, New Jersey-based company's crypto token known as CEL, as well as fraudulent scheme to manipulate the price of the cryptocurrency and wire fraud related to the manipulation of the token. In a related development, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission sued Mashinsky and Celsius on Thursday, according to a court filing alleging he and Celsius raised billions of dollars through the sale of the unregistered crypto asset and securities, misleading investors about the financial success of the company. The regulators' lawsuits added to a series of challenges for Celsius Network and its founders. In January, New York State's Attorney General sued Mashinsky, alleging he defrauded investors out of billions of dollars in digital currency by concealing the lending platform's failing health. The crypto industry has been on shaky ground since the SEC's lawsuit. It's so funny. The crypto industry has not been on shaky ground. It's the strongest it's ever been. We have big money coming into Bitcoin. It's so funny. I love that. It's on shaky ground. Like, get out of here, man. You guys are such losers, man. Straight up. Wow, they wouldn't take my 613 order. Right? 2 pips away, and I still can't get it out. Funny. Someone's going to take that order. There I am right there. 613. I need these negative positions. You never wanted a negative position so bad in your life. You know what I mean? Never so bad in your life. $609, take it. I got to cancel the first one to get the new one up. Isn't that crazy? I can't get my 613 order. That's funny. Anyway, Bitcoin dominance looking like a big move is coming on the that's a symmetrical triangle technically, but I remember playing Matic like I think it was about 18 months ago, and it had this swooping ascending triangle where it came up even more. It had a very similar market structure, and a bunch of charts pushed so hard out of this very rigid type of flag. So I've seen this shape before, and it's made me money. So I get a little excited when I see it. My subconscious mind's like, ooh, that's cool. So I could see a move here all the way up to about 56.49. That's what we're looking at. That would be huge. At least to the next resistance, and then we can see what happens from there. But Bitcoin dominance, I would watch your BTC pairs. I would watch your altcoins. Bitcoin dominance has ripped past the resistance, made a flag, and looks like it's going to continue to the upside. The stochastics are reset twice on a cycle, and we only went sideways. I'm telling you right now, understanding how stochastics reset and price action goes sideways can give you key insight to the momentum of price action. I've gone over it many times on the live stream and on my channel, and I've showed you how they interact with each other in conjunction with each other too as well. All right, that's it. I'm canceling this order. I'm going to give them, 608? $607. Just take it. Let me get my buck from you. Let me make my $1.79. Yes. Yes. I did make $3 doing this. So we keep waiting for a very oversold. Maybe a smaller time frame would work even, because we can. All right. Getting oversold, looks like we're at a resistance. Previous resistance, come back down, right? So I'm going to do it again. 75. $92 in the trade, as you can see. And we're going to open up a long. Higher the better. We get the position. We want this to go negative. Eventually, I'm going to be able to show it to you. That's why it's not the easiest strategy in the world, but nothing worth understanding and getting paid with is easy. Understand that. So Bitcoin dominance looking good to me as well. Let's take a look at the DXY. And we were calling a dump for the DXY all the way to the downside here. Breaking, look at that. We called the symmetrical triangle. We showed you the measured move. Since we got here, I've been talking about a break to the downside. I have pointed out hidden bearish div on the dollar index. I pointed it out the second I saw it, and let me show you what it is. And it's very, very strong. I didn't see anyone else talk about it. I don't know why. I'm sure another YouTuber did, because it's not that hard to find. But you take this angle here, swing down to swing down. You take this angle here, swing up to swing up. That is hidden bearish divergence. It's hidden, hard to understand, hard to see. It's very subtle. It's one of the most divergences that took me the longest to use. I found hidden bearish a lot. I'd always miss hidden bullish for years. Even just in the last 2 years, I got better at hidden bullish. There's still things to get better at when you're trading. Remember that. It's not every time. There's more things to get better at. You're never 100% there. Never. All right. So here's the deal. That's hidden bearish divergence right there. Price comes in, comes up, breaks out of the symmetrical triangle to the downside. To the 200 SMA. See the 200 SMA? We break that 200 SMA on the 3-day, we go further down. I don't see how, it's sad. This should have been a freaking huge move for Bitcoin. Bitcoin should have pumped so dang hard off this move, And we even slipped below 100, which is psychological. Back to 99 today. Scary. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. personally, being an American, I don't like rooting for the dollar to dump. But you know what? Bitcoin is the world's money, and Bitcoin should be America's money. Bitcoin is the best form of money. It's better than the US dollar. The US dollar was sold to us from an IMF regime, basically the Bank of England. You know what I mean? We had our own money, colonial script. That was the US dollar. The continental dollar, they printed it to zero. But colonial script was working really well here in America. That's hidden bearish divergence. I called it out the day it happened. I talked about it. I went over it so many times. And I've been calling for a move back down for how long now? Anyone? Who has watched the channel? How long have I been calling this move? Since June 1st, like late May, since I saw the hidden bearish. So if you've been on my channel, you kind of have a good idea of where price action is going to go on the macro scale, because you've been watching all the macro assets with me every single day, from Bitcoin dominance to the ES1, S&P futures to the DXY, and more. So thank you for jumping on in with us. We really appreciate it. Let's take a look at the total market cap for all of cryptocurrency and talk about it. The outlier, just like price action on the dollar had to go to that 200 SMA. If you flip this upside down like a dump to the 200 SMA, that's what the dollar just did. Same concept here. Up or down, you can figure out things. You can learn how to short, you can learn how to long, you can do it all. One thing that could be scary, and I'm open-minded to, because that's a good trader is ready for anything and open-minded to everything. That's what's hard at the first. First, you're supposed to know what's up and be able to play it. No, you never know what's up. You're good at reacting to what's happening. That's the definition. And when I started trading, I was like, oh, no, I'm not going to know it all just because I'm a better trader. I'm going to be better at reacting because I'm a better trader. All right. So we don't want that to be a right shoulder. We desperately need to break this high. All right. Very, very key that we break the high at $1.25 trillion. If we don't break that high and we meander around here, that could be a right shoulder. We could see more pain, and that would mean Bitcoin back to 16,000 and all the bears would get their, that love. Now, the 3-day chart's overbought, but I've seen massive moves come out of that. So I just want to make that, the weekly still getting started, just like, and the daily looking pretty good to me. Kind of a shoulder ahead and a right shoulder there too, though. I'm not going to, that's what I love about my channel is if I see something bearish, I'm not going to hide it from you. I'm not going to be like, oh, you didn't see that. I just want to show you one thing and be completely biased. I'm figuring it out with you every day. I'm not trying to say I know where price action is going. I'm not trying to be the end all. I don't have to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. I just have to be consistent. That's what I learned about life. You don't have to be the smartest guy in the room. You have to be the most persistent person in the room. Persistence beats everything else. So just keep showing up every day and you're going to get it. You're going to get better at whatever you do if you do it every day. So we want to see this consolidation. Maybe some squiggly and then boom, and then get a pump up on the daily. But we want to see this consolidation. We want to stay above $1.1 trillion. And so far, it's looking pretty good to me. Looking pretty dang good to me. Let's look at total 3, which is all of the altcoins. And they were teetering at a certain point in the 4-hour time frame that I kept wanting you to focus on. I want you to focus on these ideas. I want you to focus on these ideas. I want you to focus on these ideas. The 200 SMA here on the 4-hour time frame on total 3. All right, when you take a look at it, you ever see me and Tito? We got that same type of passion. Tito gets loud like me, man. See that candle, boy? You see that candle? The vector candle. I got to watch more Tito so I can remember, I can do more impressions. But, we wanted this flag to break to the upside. We were drawing this flag. Broke up, broke back down, broke out again to the upside here on the 4-hour time frame. This trend line needs to hold. Very crucial. We got to stay above the 200 SMA on the 4-hour time frame. So far, so good. And now look what we got going on. We got that same symmetrical triangle brewing for the total market cap and all of the altcoins. It's technically trying to break out right now. You see that? And the measured move at least to the top of the channel and break out. But that is see the chop in the tight triangle? 4-hour suggested move is coming. This little play looks like it's going to be good for the altcoins, everyone. So get excited. 619, man, I keep making $1 every 5 seconds. They won't bring the price down. Had I got in on that low there, dang, reversal. So what now? Well, I just keep taking my $1. I'll be honest. 617, 100%, close the long. It says I'll make 71 cents. Let's go. Took the profit. So, but price keeps going a little higher. Eventually it's going to get too high. And then I'm going to be able to swoop in. I'm also just trying to show it to you on the live, so I'm forcing the trade. There's a time when I would actually wait for the perfect time here. You want to get a high price action. So we're back in again. 616 was the average entry. Fair price 620. Fun. I tried to get 619. They gave me 616. Hilarious. Like, stop giving me good prices. So total 3 stays above the 200 SMA. That was a crucial moment right there. That was a crucial moment right there. All right. And it's starting to form the symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle that will break 50-50. But we'll have a beautiful move to the upside. It'll have a move the base of this triangle. And this is where we could see magic happen on the beach, man. Breaking magic, you know? So, show me a negative position. I still can't get a negative position. You watch me make $5 over and over again. Funny. Eventually that position will go negative and it'll be amazing. So this is the total market cap of all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. I really like what I'm seeing. Big deal. All right. Remember that AGIX buy we did together on the live at 18 cents on 5X Lev and now money because of you. Love you. Thank you, Sammy. PS5, man, my man. Making that cake, brother. God bless you, man. Super chats, AZERO. Where did you buy DMTR? APE. Long-term price prediction for DMTR and sand. All right. Thank you so much for the super chats. We're going to get to them in a second. God bless each and every one of you for the super chats. We thank you for them, and we do cover them all. Don't worry. We have someone that goes through the whole entire chat, finds them. Also, we now have a funding button here where I can hit it, and I can see, good morning, Sam. Glad to be here. Can you look at sand? Shout out to Jao Pierres. We love you, man. We love you. Ooh, sorry, I burped there. Long-term price action, end of bull run, DMTR. Worldwide, 873. We love you. The group was endless support and knowledge. I learn more every day. You won't regret joining. James Wozniak, God bless you saying that. Thank you so much for telling people, because people are skeptical. They're like, I pay $99 to this guy who already has suits on and goes online. That's what he does. He just sells this, you know. People get skeptical. At the end of the day, I have a purpose in life. I have to charge for my services, number one, because if I didn't, you wouldn't take them seriously. If they were free, we'd have so many people in the group doing so many horrible, disrespectful things, you wouldn't believe it. When my group was way less expensive, I decided that it wasn't the way. And I see groups with, well, hey, $25, join our trading group, and they're just not serious. You know what I mean? $25 doesn't make people serious. $100, I find, is that threshold of behavior that gets people to kind of commit and actually show up and do the right thing. So I like, you know, that's why we do it. I do it for you. Honestly, it's, you know, it sounds funny, but I charge $99 for you. But in a way I do, because it keeps, right? Just like why Harvard is a nicer school, you know, there's more expensive schools. People are far more serious when they go to the big time school than they go to like some local state college. Doesn't mean you can't make it at a local state college, and I don't want to hate on anyone's education. I'm just making it, you know, the upper echelons of entry create higher education, you know. We take a look at AZERO and Demetra and ApeCoin. All right. And look at Crypto Billy with the giver's gift, man. Crypto Billy must get so much in return because he gives so much. So the guy must just, you know, he must have so much love in his life, man. Finally, almost approaching a negative position. Remember, it's all about the zero liquidation price. All right. I wish I could have shown one live. It would have been so cool. But it's all good. One day I will be able to show one live. So we looked at Bitcoin in a nutshell. All right. We have a pretty good idea of what's going on. It looks like the 50 minutes going to break out again. Looks like we're in this chat. We're here. And we broke out, we're about to break out again. That looks like a bullish move to me. A bit of a double bottom in a way. 200 SMA, 50 coming for the 200 SMA. You're above the 200 SMA. Stop loss below the 200 SMA, and you're hitting on it. So that looks like a nice scalp right there for Bitcoin, from, in my humble opinion, to the upside. I'm going to take that scalp. Let's take a look at it. Measured move would get me to 30,933. Stop loss would have to be pretty tight. Would have to be at like 497. It would have to be super tight. Otherwise, it's a 2-to-1, which I'm not a fan of. Let's see here. What just happened there? It's very high risk. It's a very high risk trade with the stop loss a little too chintzy. We'll see. Let's see what I can risk here. So stop loss will be 30,000. Basically 500. I mean, you're right on the line there. This would have to break out. I'd have to check the 5 and the 7. Both look like they can move. Interesting. This is a high risk trade, I'll tell you right now. And I need to keep some margin for the other trade too. Anyway, we'll flip back to BTC. Oh, they have a USD perp. I'm almost doing USDT perp. Interesting. They have a USD perp too, which I didn't. I'm trading Tether perp. All right, so if I entered in with, let's just say, like $500, so I can keep other, yeah. All right, let me look at my 15 here. What did I just do with? All right. Basically the trade in a nutshell. Take profit 31K. Stop loss has to be like 30,431. Very, very, very tight trade. I call it like 30,993 or something, you know? So if you win $1,200. If you lose, you win $529 in this trade. All right? So it's a sketchy trade right there off the bat. Oh yeah, I'm at cross. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Does it change whether, because the leverage can't be this high. 13x, let's see. So I lose $35 to gain $85. See, that makes more sense. Now we keep going up a little bit. Double it up. So I could lose $60 to gain $160. 65 to gain 154. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And that's a trade that I like, you know. And it's almost a 2-to-1 now, though. 72 to 4-to-1. It's like, eh. But I really feel like it's about to break out. Damn it, I'm missing the breakout. Did I get the position? I did get the position. I somehow sniped that so fast. Look, I'm up $26 that fast. $30. Holy snipes. That's the fastest $30 I ever hit in my life. Raise the stop loss to break even. That's the fastest $50 I ever made in my whole life. That stop loss is, I'm raising that stop loss like right to there. I'm taking that money real fast. Give me that. Give me that $50 in a minute. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nailed it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's how you sell the mother effing top. Yo, baby. I smelled it, man. And there's more coming out of this trade. This trade looks like more is coming out of it to the upside. But you got to keep it real, man. Heart racing, 26x Lev, taking them to the upside. We called the pump. Let's go, baby, let's go! Woo! Woo! Woo-hoo! Nailed it. Nailed it. That's what I do every single day here on the channel. God bless you all. I'm holding 3 longs, not selling yet. XRP pumping. Why did you close so fast? That's my trading style. I'm in and out, baby. I'm in and out. I'm in and out. Bang. Other trade now up 73 beans. Banging on them to the upside. That 3-day chart trade. Banging on them to the upside. Trades everywhere, baby. Just risked it for the biscuit. Lease dump, baby. Lease dump. XRP. Scalp it is the way to get faster rich than counting your Bitcoin. 420% on Chili's, man. This guy's like, you only made $30. You have no idea, man. Money adds up, man. 30 here, 50 here, 60 here, 100 here. Look at that pump. 787 continuing to pump to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Definitely should have left the trade alone. But I got another trade open. I really was just trying to show you how to trade. Look at this massive move to the upside for BTC. How did I know that was going to happen? Number one, I know when a pattern is still intact even after they make a funny move. And when the stochastics are turning like that, there's a high probability you're going to get a big move to the upside. Anytime Bitcoin is pumping, you need to look at MSTR. My man. Yeah, I know. Spots bet, I take $30 gain. You keep stacking them, and it pays off. Dude, little bits, little bits. I got to get headphones. Boss keeps looking at me with these outbursts. Yo, screw that guy. Yo, F your boss, bro. Your boss is whack. I'm sorry. Your boss is the worst. Oh, man. I'm sorry I had to. But look, there's our resistance. Great place to take some profit. 37,800, 30,800. But what a nice pump to the upside there for, again, I gave you another trade here on the live stream. Bang, bang, bang. It's so funny. Yo, your boss is whack, bro. Yo, he's so whack, bro. Closed one, but had one on the background open that you didn't disclose. Well done. Now, I opened this one. This one's up 109. I thought I opened this one in front of everyone, too. I showed you how to open up the 3-day chart. But this is the 3-day chart. The problem with me is I open up these 3-day charts, and they look really good, and it takes me so long. Like I got to hold this one now for a long period of time. Like, this trade should turn into $3,000-$4,000 trade. This got to be the cojones, the big cojones. You know, the big one, all the way to the upside. All right. Coin pumping, something happening. Oh, a lot of money coming into the market, man. Come on. What do you mean something happening? Like, dude, like, the ETFs, like, everyone is into Bitcoin right now. Like, the halving is coming. I quit my job to relaunch my photography business and trade. It was a good decision, and I'm only 2 weeks in and have made nearly double my salary. I'm telling you right now, the second you stop working for someone else and you start working for yourself, your brain starts moving. You start coming up with better ideas. You start making bigger moves. You know what I mean? Dude, this trade is rocketing to the upside now. Banging on them. Now up 13% on BTC. Hitting it to the upside. Look at this massive pump. And I just called this pump for you. Like literally the second it started to pump, I opened the trade. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta give me, like, people hate on me. Oh, how, like, people say all sorts of stuff about me on the background. It makes no sense. You can come here every day if you have no bias about me, and you don't really care about my personality. You don't care that I talk about myself sometimes. I may mention some things that I've done. It is what it is. Just come and get the money. Like, I laugh at people that, like, talk, because I'm like, just shut up and get paid with me. Like, we get paid here. And we don't pump and dump coins because you can't pump and dump Bitcoin. I've called Bitcoin so many times in my life, it's ridiculous. I give you the stop loss and everything. It's about to hit the take profit. It's about to hit the take profit. Crazy. Crazy. I should have let that initial trade run, but it went up so fast whenever I make big money like that. You know what I mean? Can we get some XRP news? Did something happen with the XRP case, anyone? Breaking. Dude, Hold on. We got some XRP news here today. Is today the day? RSI indicating there's plenty of gas left in the tank for this move, baby. I know, look at that. Stochastics say this can continue to move, right? And so now you look for smaller time frame flags. 30 second. Like, this is starting to move fast. So now you start flagging out. You just start getting ready for preemptive flags that could continue to the upside here. Getting that bang move. I think we're going for a break of 31K before U.S. markets close today. I just bought 2K more XRP last night. Look at the XRP chart. Great day for the 3X long on XRP. Woo! Dude, I just love when the market pumps our whole group. And look at the total 3 for the altcoins, man. Yes! Yes! Yo, we've gone over this for weeks. We've talked about this idea. Look at what just happened to the altcoins. The altcoins just exploded by $30 billion. $30 billion just came into the altcoins. $30 billion just came into the altcoins. Bitcoin pumping. We called the pump. We got the money. We got the trades, baby! Sorry, I just get a little crazy. But it is what it is. Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, and Coin all ripping at once. What's the news? Well, Coin and MicroStrategies follow Bitcoin. You know what I mean? You guys wanted the news. It's the charts. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. Stop asking for the news. We got the charts, baby. We know what's going to happen before the news knows what's going to happen. That's why people come to the channel every single day. That's why the Crypto Lifer channel is growing at the rate it grows. That's why we're moving forward every single day, baby. Up 45% on XRP at 3X leverage. Love it, Sammy. Bitcoin, MicroStrategy, all ripping. Oh, boy. I am tuned in to the live pump, baby. Never come after the pump, baby. News comes after the pump. Amen. What happened with XRP blowing up? XRP not a security. XRP flying. Let's take a look at XRP. Oh my God. And honestly, we've been bullish on XRP because show me the charts and I'll show you the news. We've been showing you that XRP looks like it's going to blast to the upside for days. I actually called this yesterday on the channel. If you remember correctly, I talked about an aggressive entry right there. XRP booming. Money just flew into XRPZ. Yo. They are going to win this case. This is huge. 19% gains for XRP. Team, get ready to take this out. I'll cut off the music. A bunch of extractions today. Let's get it going. Big news today. And can we get an article? Can I get an article to go with this? Is there an article? Jamie, do we have any news? Anybody out there? Alive? Are we alive? Is the team alive? Is XRP news out there? Anyone finding anything on XRP? Please, super fast as humanly possible. Let me go to research, get this going. News coming in as we speak. Breaking U.S. judge rules XRP is not a security. I had $1 on XRP, 200 leverage. Now I got 1,000. Oh my God. Breaking U.S. judge rules Ripple is not a security. Dude. We knew it wasn't a security. We knew there was no way. Dude, I think we're the first people to spread the news right now. Like, it's like kind of just coming out. Like, we are the news right now. We need to make our own little thing. You know, breaking. I just want to verify that it's true. Now, that's righteous. Dude, we know. I told you there was news. Too much happening at once. Pump it, baby. Guys, I'm looking in the research section for the news. Anything for XRP coming out? Let me know. Let me know. Anything for XRP? Jamie? Anybody out there? Sean? XRP simply going back to the range it's been stuck in for weeks. You're funny, man. Glad I got it. Accumulation phase for XRP over. But, I mean, look at that massive candle for XRP. Massive candle. Honestly, we were looking at XRP for a bullish move. Anyone ever talked about it to me, I said, I like this ascending triangle, and I see this falling wedge bouncing back to the upside. Beautiful 19% gains of XRP. Gary Gensler tweeted something earlier. Coinbase was down 2% and up 3% in 1 minute. Team searching. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it, man. But if this could be the seriously verifiable news, I'd much rather listen to Gary Cardone than Gary Gensler. I'll tell you that, though. Two different Garys, for sure. I look forward to joining Press Club this upcoming Monday. An hour ago, our SEC open meeting is Starling Schooner. Many people using... No. It's only from Watcher Guru, but, like, where is he getting all his information? Let's take a look. Well, that's good enough. I just wanted some type of headache. Breaking news. U.S. judge rules XRP is not a security. All right. And, guys, cut this out and get this out as soon as possible. This should get some hits. Shout out, everyone. I'm the Crypto Lifer. In breaking news today for XRP, it seems like the U.S. judge rules Ripple is not a security. This is a huge deal. People are freaking out. It's a big deal for the crypto industry. XRP pumping to 56 cents from the low it was at 46. A beautiful 19% move. It is a giant green candle for XRP and a giant green win for the crypto industry. They tried to smother us. They tried to push us down, but there was too much money. XRP used too much of their war chest and would not stop. And the SEC really didn't have a leg to stand on. They didn't have solid footing. They were trying to use gray areas and ambiguousness to basically pigeonhole XRP. It didn't happen. It's not happening. XRP is not a security. We can get it back on Coinbase. We can move on with our lives. We can start actually trading XRP again in the United States. This is huge. XRP would have survived anyway. They would have went international and won. I'm telling you right now, but it would have been sad for U.S. customers and people that wanted to be a part of the bigger move. Shout out to Crypto Muser. Shout out to everyone I know. Shout out to all my peoples. XRP continuing to get that pump, up 23%, 4% in the last couple of seconds since we just talked about it. Huge breaking news, everybody. Come to my channel, The Crypto Lifer Show, every single day, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m., to get the news that you need delivered to you at real time. This just came in. This is fresh off the press, baby. XRP, baby! Crypto Lifers, let's go! This is huge. This is huge. I'm excited, man. Bitcoin has been declared not a security a long time ago. Bro, all coins are rocketing. Dude, people were waiting. And we talked about the total three, right? Look at Bitcoin now inside. I said you had to watch this 30-second chart. Beautiful flag about to pump to the upside here and break out and continue to go. Bitcoin at 38.76. I see a catalyst further up for Bitcoin to 31,000. I've been bullish on Bitcoin this whole time, baby. This whole time. I guess we don't need XRP 2.0 now. LOL. Shout out to everybody here. The chat is going crazy. People coming into this chat, it's going nuts. 74% trade and counting. This is why I welcome all the FUD and all the BS that happens in the crypto markets. They always end up in a pump. Exactly. It's like an elastic bending backwards. Bring us the FUD and we'll bring you the news, baby. Unbelievable information here for XRP, man. Super exciting. This is amazing information. I'm bugging out. This is awesome. Up 1K in 20 minutes. We were bullish at 16, baby. Amen. Ada and Matic comeback season. Bro, I told you when Sam is live, we pump. Righteous, man. Almost every time, right, baby? It's that nice pocket, baby. It's that nice 10 a.m. time frame, man. They like to bring us that love. Kind of a bearish divvy here as that's falling down, that's falling out. But I like the ascending triangle. However, ascending triangles are 50-50. We could start to break down from here. Stochastics are indecision. Watching this flag on the 30-second chart now for Bitcoin. As Bitcoin had a nice pump to a high of 30,000. About, let's see how high we went to on this one candle here. 30,890. But this one, no, 30,899. Would have sworn we saw the nines there. Very close to 30,900. My target was 993 of the chart that I just put out. I just put out a trade literally a second ago, and it started to make a move on the 15-minute time frame. The second I opened up the trade, the news came out as if I feel like I'm psychic. I do things right at a lot of times at the right time, and my whole life it's been like that somewhat. And I look back and I'm like, how did I know? Like how did I know that volume was coming in? How did I know that news was coming out? I did not. But the chart showed me that there was going to be a breakout. Show me the charts, and I'll show you the news. I'm so adamant about this idea, and I talk about it every single day. This trade just doing very, very well now, up 131%. We showed you how to make massive gains today on the trading group. Like, it does not stop. This thing is just booming now, up 140%, 15% gains for Bitcoin. You know, let's go, baby. Let's go. I can't believe it. So amazing. So exciting. Good times. Good times, everybody. I'm so excited to be alive, and that's why I do my live stream. I didn't know today this was going to happen. I was just going to show up to my live, suit up, get ready to go. I knew I was going to have a positive mindset, and that opportunity was coming my way, you know? And as this is good for this is good for business. This is good for everything, everyone. I'm so excited. We knew it wasn't a security. We knew it was a bunch of shenanigans, but we love that they couldn't win. They tried so hard to win. Now, I didn't get an official statement here. It didn't go to Reuters. It didn't come out on the fake news. You know, it didn't come out on fake news yet, so we know it's not real. Oh, it's funny, man. 60 cent. You guys are funny, man. Wow, 31,000 and counting. We're gone. And we hit the target. Shout out to anyone that took this trade to the upside. Nailed it. We gave you the actual stop loss, the entry, and the target. All were hit right there in front of your face. Beautiful trade. I should have kept that trade open. I'd be in massive gains right now. So look, the perp happened here. What we wanted to happen here happened on perp. So look, we're now down 640%. This is great. You wanted this nasty red sell-off, 637. All right. So now you go to the calculator. All right. And you try to be as precise as you can. 6.25 times 7.5. I go a little lighter because you don't want to get a liquidation. That's 468.75. Make sure it's still there. So at 468, I'm going to add leverage there. Look, that's the 628 right there. Now you see it did a 28, 465 maybe. We want to make sure we're lower than the 24. 460 possibly. That's at 20. I like that. So we'll take this. Now it's at 6 even. So now we got a 455. You got to be very careful with price and how you do this. All right. 614. That's at 608.5. Nope. Now we want maybe 450. The key is not to get a liquidation, but this has to be lower than that. So now we go to 440, right? 591. We're at 576. We go to 420, 560. If you don't know what I'm doing, we'll help you over time. All right. And now we add to the trade, right? Boom. All right. Now the trade should only be down 100%. You see? You get it? So we added the $6 to the trade. Now we're only down basically 100%. We were just down 600. And what we want is we want this to go lower even again, and we can add again. And as we continue to add, the second this bumps back to the upside, we're going to be in the money. You get it? And we're going to get paid. It's a great strategy. It works very well. Shout out to the shorts that got absolutely rocked. Did I tell you to short today? Did I open up a short? Was I telling you to short? Heck no. Heck no. We were longing, baby, all the way to 31,000. It's funny. We have the trade. We have the live trade to show people, like right here in front of everyone. Like nuts. This is the place to be. About to open 2 windows so I can keep the perpetual for Bitcoin open and the perpetual for this one open at the same time. But here's the live trade right there. Take profit was 31,000 even. It's a perfect time to take some profit. Beautiful move for Bitcoin. It was a hype move. I'm shorting now. You better be quick in and out of that short, you know. Super chats, AZERO. And we're going to get into the super chats and the news. We got a lot coming at us today. We have a lot. We'll get to all the super chats, I promise. Do not worry. Wow, my man. He had $6 at 200x leverage, but he turned it into $200. Dude, now you have yourself a little stash to play with. I mean, this is how it starts. Dude, people making gains all over the trading group. It's insane. Join the trading group today. I love it. Nice hairstyle, Sam. I don't know how my hair is today, honestly. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I think it's getting humid, so it like fluffed down. It's weird. I didn't want it to look like this. It got dry because of the fan or something. Whatever, man. I look like I'm English. Look, I'm Benjamin Cohen, though. So I have to, man. I love the guy. He's a great guy. He doesn't comb his hair. It's all. I mean, it's a fact. He can never deny the fact that he doesn't comb his hair. I think he combs his hair now a little bit, but not as much as he used to. My hair was like it just got dry because it's so humid out or something. I don't know. It's pretty weird. Now you got me thinking about my hair. Who cares about my hair? Forget about my hair. All right. Oh man, I love you all. You're beautiful people. If you want to get the knowledge that we teach, you want to make the gains like we made today on the live, you want to get paid no matter what, join the trading group. All right? Jump on in today. You want to make $180 in an hour? Like this trade up 191, just continuing to pump? Join the trading group. All right? You want to make 20% off your Bitcoin play? You want to be cool? You want to be one of the cool leverage kids? Join the trading group. All right? You want to get more knowledge from people that are smarter than me and that come to my trading group to teach? Join the trading group. All right? Teach me how to get your hairstyle, Sammy. Hey, man, you just gotta grow your hair. Pinky Blinders vibes, man. Hey, I might just get you. Thanks, Lifer. Up $400. Who made gains today during the live session with me? If you made gains, put a 1 and you made gains during the live session right now. If you're up money. I got 10,000 XRP. I just made a good boatload. Lifer Adam hit 1. Crypto Bear Baker made a 1. Satchin Alf made a 1. Ian Diaz made a 1. Wow. Julian Estevez made a 1. All these people made 1. Made gains, baby. Made gains. Lakochi Coker. My man. Techie. Monsoon Butt. Rasco. Wow. Today was just another amazing. Man, look at that. And I called it. I said, once you break. Man, my years of knowledge paid off here, where I was able to maintain the structure and understand where the moving averages were, and the stochastics RSI, my favorite indicator, came through again and told us that something was brewing. Show me the charts and I'll show you the news. Look at all the ones here. People just making massive gains. I can't believe it. 668 people in the live. How come we don't have 668 likes? What am I doing wrong, baby? To the 300 people. Why are you torturing me with not hitting the like button? Why are you going to the depths of my soul and pulling out everything I am? Hit that like button. Let's get to 668 people on the likes. Come on now. Look at all these ones. Look at all these people. God bless you all. Thank you so much for the love, baby. Thank you so much for the love. Let's go. $117 in chat revenue. Everyone coming out the woodwork. Man, it's a great day to be alive. Crypto Surfer, chilling with the Dubster, my man. Terpene Hunter, my man. Seize the day, my peoples. God bless everybody here on the channel. May God bless each and every one of you. All right? This has been an amazing, amazing time. And honestly, if we didn't even pump and it was a regular day, I'd be just as excited to be here with each and every one of you. But what a beautiful move to the upside. All right? My problem is holding the long-term trades. I'm so not used to leverage trading. When I'm up big leverage trading, I want to take the gains. You know? I want to take those gains. Like, that's what I want to do. You know? It's like harder for me. But now we have a stop loss at a key area while we still have support of the 300 SMA. I got to leave that one alone and let it go. I got to realize that it could go up or down, and I got to let it go. That could be the bigger trade. That goes to 33,000. That could be the bigger trade for that portfolio. So think of it like a crockpot, Bo. I'm new to crypto, and I'm always at work. Is there any way to trade on mobile, or is there strictly on computer? No, we all trade on mobile. Almost all of us. You know, how many people here are trading on a mobile phone? I'm not saying all of us, but, you know, I trade on my mobile when I'm away from home all the time. Stop loss and profit. Let's go. Wow, and XRP is at 60 cents. I mean, that is a massive, massive move for XRP now. Like, you gotta, like, you know, massive move. 60 cents for XRP, up 36%. It was in an ascending triangle. The chart said that we were going to get a move to the upside. This falling wedge said 68% you were going to break up at least at the top of the channel. We had it drawn. We were already really bullish on Bitcoin, on XRP. I only trade mobile. I only trade mobile. Look at all these people that said they only trade mobile. Trading on mobile right now. I can read charts better on my PC. Of course, I can read charts better, but I trade on laptop mostly, but I do not mind the mobile. Interesting. Wow. And remember, we're still doing this PEPE perp thing here, and we got to pay attention to it. We hope it's down even more now. See, this is where the money comes in now. Now I'm down $16. Okay? So now I get to add $15 to the trade. Again, I do the math. And again, with the news for Bitcoin and stuff like this, it's probably pretty good that PEPE may get a bounce. So let me calm down, though. I got to do this right. I'm still going to get to the news and the super chats. We're probably going to go over a little bit today. I apologize for that. Now I'm only down. I'm down $10, $9, $10. So 10 times 75 leverage is $750. So I put $750 into the trade right now. All right, boom. I think I was at 558 trying to scrub, so I probably may not get it. So I'll revoke that. I'll go back to the open position. 13. Now I got to use the calculator. 13 times 75. I think it's 765 or 975. Let me make sure I do it again. If you do it wrong, you could mess up. 16 times 75. You're looking at 1,200. All right. And look, there's the $16 right there. You get it? Now you should only be down 100% if the trade goes through. I still have 558 in there. Okay, that's where we're at. You want it to bite. Once it bites, you slap this to 100. All right. There we go. It bit. Now we're in for 22. Here we go. Now this is where the fun happens now. Because now see, I messed up a little because I do have a liquidation at 138. Okay. So I have to put that out there. Had I not done that, I went a little bit ahead. It's tight. It's tough with 75, and you're really not supposed to do this with an altcoin. All right, you're supposed to do this with a blue chip. $1,400 on the scalp. Would have missed it if I wasn't watching you, lifer. Here's your tip. Shout out to Andrew Alijo for the $100 super chat. God bless you, brother. Thank you for giving back to the channel. God bless you. And it's his first super chat. Celebrate the first super chat from Andrew. God bless you. Thank you for jumping on in. We appreciate you. We love you. And we want you to know that we love when you make gains. Because that's another happy person that's ready to continue with their life and keep going. And quit and, fire their boss. So, all right. Now, if this goes down 80, you add 80 to it. And that's where the bigger money can come into. But this is kind of where we want to be at now. I wish it was a zero liquidation level. I did make a mistake there. So I can lose my whole portfolio now if we go down to 138. But I'll watch it closely. And what I can do is I can always just cut it off at $20 loss, $10 loss. But all I need is a tiny little move back to the upside now. A tiny little move to either be at break even or to cut off the trade or to let it rock and make another $100. So we'll see. We'll come back to this hopefully throughout. I don't know if the live, but I'll keep you guys privy to this information. The only thing is I'm traveling later today. When you travel, it's probably a good idea to either put a stop loss or, because if you can't watch the trade all the time, it's tough. And it is hard to do on a mobile phone because you kind of have to add and do the math. You can do it, though. You can do it, but it's not easy, all right? We're tempted to take this $1,000 and turn it into $2,000. We're at $1,249 right now. Watch me do it, all right? All right, let's get into the news, and then we'll end with the super chats. I apologize for taking so long with the super chats. Can we look at Casper? Much love, family. We will. We'll look at all the super chats. God bless everybody that's jumping on in today. And let's bring that music back up and running. Welcome. Shout out to Board Type Crow for becoming a member yet again. We love you. And shout out to the people that became members throughout the last few months. We love you for jumping on in. XRP won the case, baby. XRP won the case. Big money in for XRP. Pumped Bitcoin, pumped the entire market. Honestly, huge news. We were just talking about the XRPs coming out yesterday, and when could it come out? We weren't sure. Thank you for that super chat. God bless you, brother, for the $199 from Brandon 2181. And God bless everybody here. I'm so excited to be alive every day. What a beautiful opportunity we have. God bless my father. I miss my dad, man. I wish he was here today. I would love to call him. Dad, we did it. We did amazing things. And so look, now the trade's only down $4. I could cut it off right now and never think about it again. You see what I mean? And that's like, so you either break even, or small losses, or you get a ripper back up. It pays for so much. I really do like this trading strategy. I really do. I ruined my leverage adding to my 400%. Trade. Can't get greedy. They didn't win the case. It was just a ruling in their favor. That's what I'm saying. We haven't got the full news yet. I'm still weary of like what's going on here, And I can close long right now and lose $7. You see? The key is now you have bigger money in. To put this much money in at that price, you would have been liquidated. There's no way you would have been able to get a position this big at 75x long right near price action. You see? This is like really, really beautiful. Average entry price is right at the fair price. I mean, you can't beat that. And you're so far away from your liquidation is just so far away. The math is insane here, all right? But you got to know how to do the math. I got 2 screens open, 2 leverage trades. I got this side. And I'll do an update for Bitcoin at the end of this to show you where we're at and what's happening. Right now, let's jump on in to the news. Hello, my name is Samuel James Price, and every single day I do a show called the Crypto Lifer Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I am here every single day. I haven't taken a day off from February of 2021, and every day we give you a 3 to 5 minute segment of the news. I want to show you what's happening. This is the XRP chart, and it has a massive green candle. Something has gone on for XRP, and we're going to give you that information at the end of this news segment. You may want to stay tuned for that. Celsius Network Alice Mashinsky is arrested as SEC, CFTC, and FTC sue bankrupt crypto lender. Today's a great day for the crypto industry. Bitcoin pumping, not a good day for people that are grimy to other people. Mashinsky, co-founder and former CEO of insolvent crypto lender Celsius, was arrested in New York on Thursday following an investigation into the company's collapse, the U.S. Department of Justice confirmed to CoinDesk. Saying that, they were saying when they were selling their tokens to other people, saying it was a great idea, but they knew in the back end that they were insolvent. Maybe he thought he could pull something off at the last minute, maybe. And how do these people do this? He's a billionaire. Why can't he just take his own money on the low and back it? He would never, right? But it's just crazy. And the FTC also charged former executives Shlomi, Daniel, Leon, Hanush, Nuke, Goldstein, and Mashinsky with tricking customers into transferring crypto on their platforms. The regulators said that these executives have not agreed to the settlement, that the case against them will proceed in federal court. The companies also agreed to a judgment of $4.7 billion, which will be suspended to permit Celsius to return its remaining assets to customers in bankruptcy proceedings. How could you steal people's money when you're already a billionaire? It makes no sense to me. I never trusted putting my money on Celsius or anywhere where I thought I couldn't get it back. All right. Polygon proposes upgrading Matic tokens to become POL. I found out this morning. Kami had, I was like, man, what do I do with my Matic now? They want to upgrade Matic to the POL, a token capable of being staked across multiple chains within the Polygon ecosystem. The overreaching aim of the upgrade is to ensure the scalability of the ecosystem without compromising security. The proposed POL token is intended to operate across all Polygon protocols, including Proof of Stake, ZK VEVM, and Supernets, a Polygon spokesperson told The Block. This means it will allow Polygon validators the ability to secure transactions across different chains. For 4 years to swap Matic. Polygon has proposed a lengthy grace period of at least 4 years for token holders to complete the upgrade process. This approach provides users with an extended time frame to adjust to the new token. How is that going to happen with trading, though? And what if you trade Matic or POL? Got some questions there for me as a trader. And again, and I'm going to have to kind of transfer my Matic to Paul, whatever. It'll happen. We'll figure it out. I hold a big old chunk of Matic, so we'll see what happens there. Bitcoin miner fees saw a 300% jump in Q2 driven by activity around ordinals. We kind of saw that happen in our own trading group. Ordinals became the hype. We even made an ordinals trading group. That became pretty big news. Zero knowledge rollup ZKM sets out to make Ethereum universal settlement layer. With funding from the foundation that oversees development of Metis Layer 2 Ethereum protocol, ZKM is developing a hybrid rollup that combines optimistic rollups and zero knowledge rollups into one. Zero knowledge rollup ZKM has been unveiled out of an incubation from the Metis DAO Foundation. Says it plans to make Ethereum the universal settlement layer for all blockchain and non-blockchain applications. With funding from the foundation that oversees development of Metis, a Layer 2 Ethereum protocol, ZKM is developing a hybrid approach that combines optimistic and zero-knowledge rollups into one. According to an email announcement on Thursday, rollups are a way of bundling transactions to improve throughput and lower transaction costs. The system plans to start operating on Ethereum testnet in January of next year. It's a big deal. And last but not least, a judge rules in the SEC case versus Ripple. Both sides have something to celebrate as the judge rules on the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. U.S. federal judge has partially sided with Ripple Labs in a Securities and Exchange Commission lawsuit alleging San Francisco-based blockchain developer issued an unregistered security offering with its XRP token. The summary judgment comes after a 3 years long legal battle and can set a precedent for future token classification cases. The judgment granted part of the SEC's motion pertaining to institutional sales. Because the court finds that only the institutional sales constituted the offer and sale of investment contracts, the court does not address defendants' asserted fair notice defense as to the other transactions and schemes. The court ruled against Ripple's essential ingredient defense, in which Ripple argues that a physical contract must exist in order to be considered an investment contract. The court assessed the three-pronged Howey test in its rulings. It's funny. So they actually did something against Ripple too, though, as far as they did something for Ripple, right? The SEC's motion for summary judgment is granted as the institutional sales are otherwise denied. Defendant's motion for summary judgment is granted. I think the news is a little propped up a little bit, but it's still pretty big news. And honestly, I believe that Ripple will just keep going until they find a way to win the case. It's going to be interesting. So they haven't won the case yet, but it's pretty good. It's pretty, it's getting better for Ripple as we continue to go. However, this article maybe doesn't have all the sauce. There could be some more sauce written there on this article, but we did see the price of XRP just absolutely skyrocketing to the upside. It was insane. All right. See, now you look at this now you're down again, and you're like, oh no, and you can't get emotional now. Down $70 here, right? Now you have to do the math yet one more time. This is where the patience comes into play. 61 times 75. The problem is you're not supposed to do this with this with this risky of an asset. I will tell you that. So 4575, there's my 61, and I'm going to add that to the trade. Make sure you're not overpaying. 542, all right? Will they take my open order? 542, 543. So you either get, so, all right, keep coming. No, all right, so there's the order now. There, now we're in 84, down 90. There you go. Now we're in. Now the liquidation price just went to 439. That's not supposed to happen. So that's kind of like, see, this is why I've never done this before. Now it's getting a little sketchy because now I actually have a liquidation, which isn't that far away from the price action, right? Well, see, this will turn against me. So this is where this new strategy didn't work so far. Now I'd have to go even further. Now I have a liquidation price, which I don't want to do. See, this is the only thing that gets me a little sketched out here. I would technically have to buy in again now to balance off, right? I want to see the difference, which is $50, and add that 50 down. I still just need a slight bounce, though, to be back at even. I should have a zero liquidation price. I somehow went over the leverage at one point. The math didn't equal. Very hard to do it on a 75x leverage in a smaller coin. I'll keep you privy to this, all right, while the day goes on. See, me doing crazy stuff. See, I normally wouldn't do this. I was doing it to show you guys how it's going. Now I'd have to add even more, and then it would raise the liquidation rate. This is interesting. I've never been in this situation before where the liquidation starts to raise. See, this is where I have to ask the dude who taught me this. Dang it. Should have just stayed in my Bitcoin trades, Anyway, but that's also very, very high risk. You know what I mean? Extremely high risk what I'm doing there. So just be careful. And I still may get out unscathed. I just want to make that clear. The weird thing is, though, I'm raising that liquidation price, which I don't like personally. You know what I mean? That wasn't the goal. That's supposed to stay really low or close to zero. I've never raised it that high before. So I did something wrong, where I raised it too high, or I added too much or too little at that point. But again, I would hit 120 times 75. It gives me 9,000, right? Let me do that again, just in case. Yeah, that makes sense, because times 10. So again, the quantity would be 9,000 here, which would be the 121. But if that raises the liquidation rates too much, and then you go harder again, this will be where it's like real ballsy. It's weird. It keeps like adding more. Maybe I'm paying too much too. Yeah, see, I just paid $542 when it was at $531. I'm making some mistakes here because I've never done it before. But a small bounce can get us back to pretty much zero. You see? Like that's going from 150 to 100. You get one small bounce here for price action, and you'd be all right. But it can keep going too. You just can't get nervous. My liquidation is way too close to price though. How does that make sense? That would take my entire account. So I would just close this right away. I don't want to lose my account. I've never lost an account before. So this is why I don't like trading other people's strategies either, man. Personally, you know what I mean? This is why I'm stubborn, and this is why I don't do whatever. I kind of stick to because that would just erase what I've made already doing the strategy. I also opened it without opening it with a plan for a base bottom, So, of course it will. You keep adding to it. Solana to the moon, baby. Partnership with ecosystem iPhone 15. Interesting. You will have some left if you get liquidated. Oh yeah, I think the liquidation was $400. That's why I remember doing the math there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it shouldn't take the whole position. I just need one bounce though, back to like 550. If you trade across and add to the margin, you reduce your cross money, and this raises the liquidation. Yeah, I know exactly what's happening, man. I'm not stupid. There's a math you have to keep it. If you keep it right, the liquidation stay to zero. But I went over a point. It's getting ugly, bro. I've never lost that much leverage trading in my life. You know what I mean? Because I don't trade cross. Now I'm getting pissed. Now I got to sit with Master Friend. Like, yo, man, I don't know, man. My short on 600% PEPE too. See? Don't use cross if you don't know what you're doing. I know I never use cross. That's the thing. I only started using cross because someone was teaching me this. Damn it, bro. That sucks right now. Because I would add more. The liquidation price would go so high. I'm going to be right next to price action again, and I'm going to get squatted. Damn. That didn't play out well at all. Anyway, again, that's why you got to learn it, right? I'm just dabbling, so it is what it is. That kind of sucks, though. You see, Master Friend, man, it's not panning out too well right now, man. Not at all, right? I got myself in a pickle here. This is the worst pickle I've ever been in leverage trading. I'm about to never do this again and go back to my old ways. Honestly, I've never been down $500 trading leverage in my life. Never. Because I use a stop loss and proper risk management. Stop loss is your friend. Sam, you need dark mode on your Twitter. Nah, I don't like it. I like light mode on Twitter. We can get you out. I don't know, man. My liquidation is way too close. Look, I'm like, I'm about to get liquidated. Look, 600 bones, dude. This is the worst loss I ever had. I'm never doing this again. I don't know, man. See, this is why I'm fickle with this stuff. I'd never lose money leverage trading. Never. I lose like $20, $30. This is the worst loss of my life. Ever. Like, I don't do this. Like, this actually ruined my account, man. I was doing so well for like months. This is so stupid. If this doesn't reverse, I'm done. Like, it's so crazy. Need a divergence. We kind of have one here, though. Damn, man. And I'm driving today and traveling, which means I probably have to cut it off. So whack, bro. Trying someone else's strategy, and this is what I did, man. Whatever. I got to blame myself. I guess I didn't know everything. Not a loss till you click that button. Yeah, but that's bad, bro. That's horrible. I lost mad money today. That's crazy. I've never lost this much money. Man. On my Bitcoin call, everything I was doing was going well. Anyway, you did tell me not to use it on the little coins, so. The strategy does only work on cross because, yeah, it only works on cross, you know. I never use cross leverage, man. That's a thing. That's my thing. I'm honestly, I don't know if I'll ever use that strategy, bro. I think I'm done with it because it put me in a place where I never would have been at. I always would have a stop loss no matter what on my price. I'm just going to go back to the way I trade, man. I don't lose money. That's whack, you know. Got too aggressive adding. Same, bro. If you want Lifer to get out of the trade, send a throw up emoji. You're funny. If we ain't living and learning, we ain't growing. There's 269. That makes it better. You know. Now I'm at least going to get ready to, like, get the heck out of here. Only lose 260 is fine. I can handle that. I could easily bounce back. It's basically what I made already doing this, so I'll be break even. The chance I get out of it, though, there's a chance I still get out of this. I have to let it cook, man. It's not for everyone, but the strategy works. If you want to learn how to do it this correctly, we have a course. I do a similar thing with isolated. Babe, you guys are funny. You wrote bail, right? There we go, 185. So grateful for you, Sammy. I watch every day, and you calm my mind with your incredible TA. Thank you. Blessings to you and yours. Shout out to my man, Rockton Road. God bless you, brother. Thank you for the love. My mind's like a little occupied right now, if you could imagine. Damn. Hello from India. All right, that's spamming, my man. You do that a couple more times, and they're going to just cut you off. I love it. I appreciate it, but... oh, wow, now you're a real spammer, huh? All right, I'm cutting you off because no one else will. And you are removed. And SRI is still coming down, but it's curving now. It could start to bounce back up. I technically wanted this to go down. It just went way down. It went way down too fast. I still have actually faith that the trade will play out. Honestly, there's a bullish divergence here, right there. See that? We get a bounce. All we need to do is get a little bounce. Look, each time we bounce. I have faith for a bounce. I don't like where the liquidation is. I don't like how close it is. That's what got me stressed. You know what I mean? I did something wrong here. That's supposed to stay zero. My guy's looking sharp today. You need your music on for that pump. I know. Oh, wait. It looks like I have my music on. What happened to the music? Oh, I cut it off from up here. Yeah, cue the music. It's tight right now. Honestly, it's tight. My super chats are about to cover the loss. You guys are going to break me even right now. 252 in super chats, 269 in leverage loss, you know. Which ain't bad right now, honestly, compared to where I was. It was 600 at one point. We're getting a bounce. We're getting a bounce. This can flip fast. That's the thing. I was just there, ruined my account, 240 in 20 minutes. You're funny, man. We got you, bro. See it pump. It did. I'm only on 157 now. But I'm quick on getting out. Like, I'm about to close that long so fast. 150 I could take. Now I'm still up on doing this. You know. Back to total equity. Now 129. See, I kept my cool. If I did panic sell, I would have panic sold for freaking down 200, 600 bucks. You know. Let me do these super chats. Super chats are hard work, you know what I mean? I got to keep this window open somewhere else so I can access it real fast. This is tough for me to do your super chats while I'm in limbo right now. Breathe, Sam. Just breathe. You're going to be fine. You're going to make it through this one like you do every time. I kind of want to just bail at 532 with 157 and call it a day. All right, 129. 129 feels good. It's like, it feels like I didn't even lose. You know? Like I could just be like, eh. But it is high risk, man. I don't know. It's like, it's almost a little over my risk. Like, I don't like to get, I'm an old man. I don't need to get that risky. It's like a little outside of my risk, I realize. Because it gets my heart racing. Like, I don't need to feel like that today. I got to travel today. I got to pack. I'm an old man. I got to be there for my kids. I can't be palpitating my heart. You know? Watch it be one of the biggest trades I ever make in my life. Shit goes up like 900 bucks. So someone asking about AZERO on KuCoin. It's in a falling wedge coming back to the bottom. It clearly has bottomed again for the second time in a row. Oversold in the 2-day chart. Daily looking for a little bullish div. You got it there, kind of, you know. So, you know, you put a nice supportive resistance line here. You get back above this and you bounce. I mean, that could be a nice trade with the higher low right there to the upside and the breakout. Measured move could take you to 212, but that's very light TA. Hasn't been on KuCoin that long, too, AZERO. 1 hour's a little high. Looks like it would come down first before another move to the upside. And I am just doing it pretty fast, so. Now only down 100 bucks. You know what I mean? And that could change, like, fast, so. I kept my cool. It got a little crazy. So I just put a stop loss. I'd rather see what other people don't realize is I'd rather lose 10 times. Over time, it's okay. Because eventually a trade pays for the losses. That's like the whole point of the story, you know. Just be careful. If you're new to my group, stick with the spot, stick with learning. Don't get yourself caught up in new ideas unless you have the power to get in, you know. Like, I'm about to bail on this thing soon. So DMTR, I looked at it and I don't love the market structure right now. It's kind of a shoulder, head, shoulder. It's kind of a complex head and shoulder if you look at it. It had a huge run up. It's trying to find fair value at this point, okay? That's what it's attempting to do. We want to know where people feel comfortable accumulating in the long term. It did come to the 706. It's basically in a golden pocket Fibonacci level, which should get a big move back to the upside. But there's two scenarios here. All right. One is you're in basically a descending or an ascending triangle that's not that amazing. Or you could be in this falling wedge. We can open it up, but it could say that you need to come like tighter into the wedge for a little while first before a bigger move out. I like this coin long term, and as long as it doesn't go lower than 2.2, I have faith in it, but you never know, you know? Not my cup of tea right here at DMTR. So just be careful. You know, that's all. Just be careful. DMTR on the 4-hour time frame. All right. I just daily wants to move to the upside. You got this giant cup and handle, right? Daily's still pushing up though. Daily suggests that you're gonna get a move to the upside. About to get a MACD cross. Again, if I was swing trading, if I long term believe in this project, I'd just be scooping it up right now. Pretty good, you know, pretty good area. But if I was gonna swing trade, I'd wait for it to break out and retest this, you know, that 0.5 fib area, which is gonna be 4.7. All right, before I got into a bigger trade on that. All right. ApeCoin's been getting hammered for whatever reason. Kind of sucks, right? For people that are into Ape. And honestly, I believe ApeCoin was kind of a cash grab around the hype of the apes at the time. I never, you know, I thought it was a fun swing trade, but I never thought it was a long-term hold. People were like, I'm grabbing ApeCoin, it's going to be big. And then there was some, like, remember they were like, you could buy apartment complex, you know, you could buy your luxury apartment in Miami with ApeCoin, and everyone was like, it's going to be the newest thing since, man, the hype is so crazy. People just forget all about real fair value when they see the hype and just bug out. It's pretty nuts. They did that to ApeCoin, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I have enough money that I can swing trade spot and make money. See, I don't need to trade leverage. You know what I'm saying? People trade leverage because they don't have a lot of money, in my humble opinion. Some people like it. Like CryptoPhase uses it. He has the money. He doesn't need to trade leverage. I just, I don't know, man. That's why I don't. I made hundreds. Before I even got into crypto, I made damn near 100 grand just investing. You know what I mean? Then I found Bitcoin, and then my whole life started to change. So it's pretty. That's why leverage trading never appealed to me or made no sense to me, because I made money before touching it, and now I can swing trade 10 grand on spot and make 10%, and make $1,000. Like, I don't need someone else's leverage. You know, I don't know. That's why it's super hard for me to get into leverage, like more than just playing around with $1,000. I find it kind of funny, you know? I'm like, what's the point in this thing? Like, I'm not desperate, so why do I need someone else's money? I don't know. That's why leverage trading to me never fully made sense to me. Now, if I had never made any money before and I started trading, then I probably would be into leverage trading. But it's kind of like if you paid for free delivery your whole life and then someone wanted you to pay for delivery. You'd be like, but I never had to pay for delivery. Like, I got the money all by itself, you know. I gotta get off the live. My wife's calling me now. I wanted to finish these super chats. Going over Pepe 2 had a wick down. We're looking at Pepe 2 right now, technically. Can we look at Casper? Much love. Yep. Lifers Liquidation Insurance, my man, right? Let's take a look at Casper. One of my favorite long-term holds in the game, you know, Casper. Let's take a look at Casper. Casper Labs over here. You can get it on Mexi, get it on KuCoin, wherever you want. If you are a U.S. citizen on KuCoin, we kind of have to move off. Finding some way, there could be a workaround. We'll keep you up to date on that information. Casper, I'm watching it at this 0.608, 617 area as a buy zone. It's right in this buyback zone. It's retraced beautifully on the Fibonacci's. It's oversold on the bigger time frames. The 3-day chart, which is our go-to on Caspa. This is Casper. This looks beautiful. 3-day chart ready to rock. Fibonacci levels accumulated. I like what we're seeing here. I've been buying into the zone for Casper for the last, 12 or 16 days. Highly recommended as a good area to get down. So up to you. You do whatever makes you happy. But there's a possible move for Casper to the upside as well. And that should be all the super chats, I believe. Dang. You still live. Call us when you're done. The girls miss you. I'll call you right now. Printed 13K off 1K account overnight. Let's go. How did you print 13K off a 1K account, though? What did you do? See what I'm saying? Don't get too much, but I always got not to help the lifers. Always learning, so pay back, however. Hey, dang friend, it always comes back to you, man, over time. It always comes back to you over time. When you do the right thing for people, the good things happen to you, man. That's what I've learned. As long as I stay on the right frequency and the right vibe, everything goes my way, man. I got nothing to worry about, you know? Super chat, Sand and Pepe 2. Oh, yeah, my man asked about Sand way back. So sorry it took me so long to get to Sand. So Sand was in this kind of symmetrical triangle. Let's say entry area, order block, stops below. That thing just got denied. I mean, it lost the point of control and it went to the value area low. You see that? We wanted this trend line to hold. That's why you build trend lines. So I wanted Sand to make that move. It did not. So what you now look for is some type of bullish divergence on Sand. The daily has a slight bullish divergence because these swing up while this swings down. All right? Very, very interesting there. So that you know, that could give you a bounce. For me, Sand isn't something to swing trade. It's a long-term project that's probably going to be huge again. I could see it going back to $7. That's about an 8x from where we're at, a 14x from where we're at, a little over that, 17x. Back to that 6 or 854 it even went to? Wow, 846. Wow. So, I mean, that would be about a 17, 18x from where we're at. I would accumulate Sand at the bottom of this barrel here. Beautiful place to get in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. All right. Crypto sold Solana to the moon, baby. Partnership with Apple ecosystem. I guess. XRP is pumping. We went over that already as well. XRP pumping to the upside. Disney partnership among many others for Sand. It's definitely a long-term play. Yeah. Do you hold VeChain? I do hold VeChain. Yeah. I do hold VeChain. Bitcoin dumping. Let's go. Good times. So now I can't leave my computer till I get out of this dang position. This is insane. Anyway, I got to go call my kids and my wife. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. One last testimony. As I rewatched the library archive after being around Sammy and all the lifers for a few months, I have an observation. As Sammy has refined his content and his passion to look sharp, his infectious excitement and positivity has remained strong. Crypto lifer and family, you'll forever have my love and respect. Sorry to gush, but never in my crypto wildest dreams did I think I'd find such an amazing group, an awesome group of brilliant, caring humans. God bless you, man. You're one of them. So thank you for jumping on in with us. We appreciate it. We love you, and we can't wait. Yeah. Trade was down. Still down. I'm actually going to ask like for Fran how to get out. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. And remember, crypto is life. Thank you for everything, Sam. Go XRP, baby. Have a great day, lifers. Have a great day, lifer. And everyone in my trading group, I will be traveling today, so I probably won't be able to post until like, I'll be looking at the chart through my phone. You'll see little phone posts and stuff, but I won't be able to like sit at my computer and analyze to about like 7, 8 o'clock. I got to leave my house around 2 and 2 hours. And then, so yeah. Thank you for everything, Sam. Go XRP, baby. Have a good time. Travel safe. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. I greatly appreciate it. You're all blessed individuals, and I love you more than you would ever know. And thank you. I'll see you tomorrow on the next live stream. God bless each and every one of you. Stay humble, stay focused, stay disciplined, and I'll catch you on the next live stream. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Be safe. My man said one quick Bitcoin update before I get out of here for the trading group. Let's take a look. So Bitcoin, huge pump up to 37, almost to 31,000. Came back down inside the range, right? We had this kind of symmetrical triangle that broke out at one point. We redrew it a few times too as well, all right? I don't even know how we were able to figure out that trade like we did today, but we did. At the end of the day, I see Bitcoin in this bigger kind of ascending triangle. It technically broke out, but it's still kind of playing right outside the zone here. I feel like it has to keep continuing up to about 31,589, or eventually could get a bit of a pullback, you know. So 1 hour is overbought though, and it's been overbought all day, and we still got the pump to the upside regardless. So eventually a pullback is coming for the 1 hour time frame. It's only a matter of time. Also the 15 minutes attempting to retest the top of this channel. So what I would do is I would put out a flag here and just watch Bitcoin and see if it either flags or goes back to, if it gets to the bottom of this channel, could be a good place to buy back in. If it stays in a flag and the flag touches the 21, could be a good place to watch. So you're going to watch this flag, watch this price action in this area to see if Bitcoin can make a flag on the 15 minute, to see how the 1 hour resets. But the bigger time frames still have some gas to the upside. And that's your Bitcoin update. Real quick, down and dirty. All right. Thank you, lifer. Anytime, everybody. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you all. Yeah. May God bless you all. Thank you for jumping on in. I'll see you tomorrow on another live stream. Stay blessed.